I find it finally time to clarify the, I guess, the donation strategy of my fight with cancer. My fight with cancer. One thing that I want to clarify is that I am not doing this from a place of need. If you look at the GoFundMe page, it clearly states that my family, through planning and the grace of God and insurance from my company support, is enough for now, and that we are not asking for a place of need. However, in doing my fight with cancer, there have been instances where people have asked how they can donate, for lack of a better, or not lack of a better, but for a lack of a different reason to be able to contribute to the cause. And as good Christians, we help each other bear the cause of Christ to be able to share the burden with each other, which is a Christianly thing to do. And that is the sole purpose of the GoFundMe page. It is not asking from a place of need. It is not asking for anything right now. It is saying that in the future there may be difficulties that may arise. For example, I've had to have a couple experimental therapies which have had to come out of pocket, which I can shoulder and I am fine thereof. But the long and short of it is that you can never really know. So I just want to clarify that at this point, there is no financial need that is required, and that we are well funded for treatment at this point. And I don't want people to think that it's a dire situation, or that if I don't get anything, that I may perish. That is not the case. That has never been the case, and God willing, that will never be the case. Now, I did raise that there are scams out there, and I do encourage everybody to institute layers of protection, not only for me, which I if that is a concern, definitely not only for me, but for your own family's safety as well. Things like coming up with a family password, you know, things like maybe even a family app that helps verify who is who. But please try to institute a layer of protection, because it is that time of the season and there are unfortunately unscrupulous people in this world, and I would not want anybody's Christmas or holiday season to be ruined by tragedy of something like this striking. I have had this happen to employees, and it is very difficult to recover funds, and the police, although competent, they're very inexperienced in these types of matters. So please just be vigilant. As far as my health, I don't know what has happened lately, but I'm starting to experience some light tremors when I would say burp, and it's a little bit weird, but I think the doctors have told me to eat whatever I want, and it's given me a little bit of heartburn, so I will try to back off a little bit of the sugar and try to eat a little bit healthier, so that the protein can take its course and strengthen my body. Soon I'll be starting the physiotherapy, so walking, chest strength has been a bit elusive, but it was also a bit challenging at the very, very beginning. And I think the overlapping of the multiple modalities of treatment is just exacerbating it. So, hopefully, as time passes, I will be able to deal with just one modality of treatment and be able to get stronger in the fight, because I am not giving up. So, thank you very much for joining along in the journey for the fight as I look to battle cancer. For all of the new people joining, thank you very much. I see comments from all over the world, and it's very encouraging to see places that I've never seen, like Lima, Peru, Croatia, Brazil, Crete, Canada. It's just that it feels like the whole world is praying for me, and that just makes it more meaningful. So thank you again. If this video has touched you in any way and you feel like you'd like to support the channel, please like, subscribe, or share. it would be definitely appreciated. And thank you very much for listening. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. It is my favorite time of the year. I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye.